Mango Tango. Let's party. Let's party all night. Let's see here. Hey, Pug, how you doing? How's your day going today? Partying quite a bit? It's a beautiful day here today. I just got done cooking some halibut and salmon brought to Georgia from Alaska. Boy, is it good. I really enjoyed it, and I noticed the taste. I mean, I really enjoyed it. It was a noticeable taste difference. I'm not kidding you. I mean, I really got into it. Words can't explain it. Oh, this is spelled wrong. God damn it. This fucking thing is hard to change. True Seekers. This fucking thing auto-corrects this fucking thing. Seekers. Does a lot, too. It's pissing me off. Yeah, now we're talking. Coming up with new slogans. Yeah, she's behind me sleeping. I gotta give her a haircut today, I think. Did you ever read Pride and Prejudice or Madame Bovary? Hey, Pearl, how you doing? You having a good day today? I'm going to be organizing some more of my books today. Just talking to somebody about Pennsylvania, going out to Lancaster. Hey, Frisky. Oh, yeah, that's it. I just cooked some fish, some halibut and salmon brought from Alaska. Oh, boy, was it good. You know, they're having a problem with the salmon up there now. Oh, yeah, wood ceiling. Yeah, I just did my ceilings in my house like that. Yeah, do you remember anything about it? Do you remember anything about it, Pug? That was banned in Europe for quite a while. Did you take a message away from it? Orlowska. That's not Russian Orthodox, is it? Oh, yeah, sure is. Yep. Yeah, you're not kidding. Oh, okay. Really thick. No, that's good you remembered that. How are your girlfriends? It's weird how you remember some things and not others. You know, memory is not accurate in general. Just talk to homicide investigators, talking to eyewitnesses, seeing things. Sad to think there are people in prison because eyewitnesses that thought they saw things they didn't. No, I pan-fried them. I pan-fried it. It was only a couple pounds. I just ate a whole pound of it. Wasn't a pound when I was done cooking it. Then I put the rest for Marty. It's really good though. I mean, I haven't had it in a long time, and I mean, by the time you go through all that bullshit, go up there to Alaska, catch it, bring it back, shit, I bet it's $100 a pound, easy. It's not worth it. You can buy fresh Alaskan fish in a high-end market cheaper than you'll ever get it going there and sending it home. It's a cost you a fortune. I'm not kidding you. I mean, like crazy expensive. Yeah, I did Italian herbs and olive oil. That's it. And a little salt and a little pepper. It was really good. You don't need, that fish is so good you don't need like tartar sauce like you would in this other crap you buy. Alaska's going to hell too. Salmon are fucked up. The crabs are disappearing. Hard to believe you can ruin a place that big. No, she doesn't like fish. She used to, but she hasn't liked it in quite a while. Yeah, she used to like it. Yeah, just be kicking it. The coyotes howling last night. I'm gonna put this thing up here. Wish Mark could get that karaoke going. Oh, there's another active shooter. You know, what the hell else is new? Where's this motherfucker at? Georgia high school lockdown. Appalachia High School in Barrow County, Georgia. Currently on lockdown. Nuts. Hey, Mary, how you doing? You kicking it? Man, I've been looking at new cars. They're all junk. There's not one of them you can go on there and find that doesn't have a shitload of problems. Bunch of bullshit. Party on.
Here's my new car.
What is it?
I got a Caddy.
Yeah, you know about those, don't you?
Yeah. They're gas guzzlers and the repairs are high priced, but I have a friend, her son just graduated from some special automotive school he went to down in Florida for luxury cars.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
How many miles on it?
Real super low. Hang on a minute.
How many is that?
I have 90,000 on it now. 90,870, and it's 2015. When I got it, it had 86,000, I think.
Oh, okay.
So I got it like a year ago. Hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you lean your head sideways when you drive it?
No, I sit up straight so I can stick my head out of the sunroof.
Yeah,
And
sunroofs are nice.
I wave at people.
Oh, cool.
I wave at people. I want to prop it up so people can see me driving.
Yeah, good. Did you get rid of your van?
Nope, I'm still driving that. That's my camping and my dog vehicle.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So when we go for our walks every day, the dogs jump right in. I have actually like harnesses and leashes that are attached to the seats and hook them in. And they're such good dogs. They sit there and they don't bark or nothing because they know we're gonna go for a walk somewhere fun.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Yep.
What are you on lunch hour?
Yeah, I was just walking out. I was getting ready to put on my scary story podcast that I play all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Midnight Stories.
Yeah.
And so I saw you were live.
Yeah, I was just over here. I just got done cooking I got some fresh fish from Alaska. I cooked it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, halibut and salmon.
Was it fresh frozen?
No. Came right in from a jet.
Holy crap.
You know,
Did that cost a lot of money then?
Marty got it probably. But he got it from a friend that went there and they flew back and they didn't freeze like 30 pounds. Super good.
That's so cool.
I mean, it's a
Yeah.
big noticeable change in the taste. I mean, really super good.
Yes, I know. I mean, I usually don't eat meat, but I will eat fresh caught fish, wild fish.
Hey, how's your daughter doing on her house?
So she's is moving kind of slow with her paperwork through the tribe because she wants to build on the reservation. She has to go through a class, home ownership and la 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 la, all that stuff. So she then has to fill out this huge bundle of paperwork and bank statements and character references and
Oh, you
stuff.
gotta be kidding me.
Well, hang on a minute. Let me close my window. The tribe becomes her guarantor.
Oh.
Yeah, so they're sort of like the bank for her now.
So who you get to build that, you know?
Well, my brother and his wife just built their house about 5 years ago. They contracted their own builder, a local builder over here.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did they ever tell you what that costs per square foot up there
What do you mean?
to build it? Usually there's a square foot price on what it costs to build a home.
I don't even know, but I would be afraid to ask right now because
crazy.
everything is so expensive.
Oh, it's nuts everywhere too.
Oh, geez, the cost of building materials.
I know.
Of course, labor, because they got to get paid. You know, they're making a living, but materials are just crazy.
I know.
I mean, I see jokes on the internet with people take a picture of a flatbed full of 4x4s and 4x6s.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's like, oh, look, there's a multimillionaire driving down the road.
It's nuts. I know a lot of places in Michigan, it's $350 to $400 a square foot.
Oh my God.
I know, it's nuts. $400,000 for 1,000 square foot house.
Yeah. So
which used to be considered small.
Here's all of the woods.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna put it down now.
Oh, cool. Hey, at Kmart sell a really good holder. I've got one. They're only $10. You can put on your mirror.
Oh.
Yeah, it works perfect. But you have to get some of those zip ties to keep it tight.
Oh.
It's only $10 and they work better than anything I've had.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got an extra one. If I was up there, I'd give it to you.
I bought one attachment, but it was for my bike.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, hopefully she gets that done. But I mean, in the old days, you could wait till prices came down, but that hasn't really happened since COVID. A couple things came down a little bit, like plywood and 4x4s, but the rest of it's just insane. Yep.
You see me?
Yep.
Yep. This is my lunchtime ritual is to check my mail. Oh. I gotta take care of the dogs right now too.
Oh, okay.
And my yard sign.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'll tell Stephanie. I think they resolved that line 5 thing, didn't they?
Nope.
I thought
Nope.
they had to rewrap it and stuff.
Yeah, that's they're still working on that, but we're still, just putting the pressure on because environmentally, we just want it out of the water. Because right now they're just doing Band-Aid fixes and things.
But I mean, what's the hang up there? Because I thought they had like a lifetime easement as long as it didn't leak, which it
Yeah,
has.
so it's because it was not being monitored. I think the pipeline is like 60 some years old and the predicted lifespan was like 30. And then it's like free flowing, like secured to nothing.
Yeah.
And so they like last summer they had a boat anchor hook onto it and ripped out like supporting piece of metal or whatever, or I don't know if it hooked right onto the pipe or not. So there's just been so many near misses.
You know about Kalamazoo River.
Oh God, yeah. It's
Same company.
huge, huge spill, and people don't realize how bad it was and how devastating it was to
And how negligent they were.
oh my God, right? And then so that lack of awareness and lack of timely response. I had a friend who helped with the restoration of the Kalamazoo River, and it cost so much money to restore what they damaged.
Yeah.
Like the oil is still there. It seeped into the riverbed, and so they had to like do layer upon layer of different substrata, and then like impermeable layer, and then they introduced soil and stuff, and then the plants that usually live there to hold everything together. So they had to rebuild the stream, basically, cover it up and then rebuild it.
So what's the alternative? Going above the water?
Just it's Canadian oil. It like starts in Canada and it goes to Canada. They're just taking a shortcut through Michigan.
It starts in, I think, Washington. It does go through Canada. That same line cuts through underneath the airport in West Branch.
I know. It goes right through the middle of Michigan. And so
that's an American company, isn't it?
No, I was always under the what I've heard, it was all Canadian. And so it would take a lot of money to reroute it. So they just don't want to reroute it.
Yeah, they have the money.
Yeah, they just don't want to do it. And it goes through other like tribal reservations in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Like real important fish spawning beds and like places that Minnow grows.
Multinational. It's in both places, Canada and the United States.
Right. So we're basically just the shortcut to get to Canada. Like, is Port Huron in Canada?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
that's
United
where.
States, but right across the Sarnia is right across. That's the Canadian side.
Yeah, so it goes there.
Yeah, yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So
So
anyway,
what is keeping them from just getting some kind of injunction and then putting the pressure on them to figure out a way to reroute it?
right. I think that's what the tribes are trying to do. Up in Minnesota for sure, Line 3, and you know how it is with corporate lobbyists at the legislative level.
We have tons of money.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it is, and it's a huge issue. We have like uh, Enbridge has hired tribal members to be their spokespeople.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so they're like so ostracized
Did you
in
ever
the
get a
native.
straight answer on why this was approved to begin with?
Hmm?
Have you ever got a straight answer on why this was approved to begin with?
Not really. I don't think we'd ever get a straight answer on why.
I mean, it was obviously approved by our government, by Michigan.
Oh, you mean way back in when it
Yeah,
was first built?
yeah.
Um, I have no idea. I
Because
don't know.
that line wasn't there prior to the bridge, was it?
Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. The bridge was there first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta get going.
All
I
right, you
gotta take
party
care of.
on.
Yep. I just wanted to jump on and
Play
say
that
hello.
song. Play that song. Drive that great big Cadillac on the way back.
Who sings that?
Devon. William Devon.
Okay, I will.
I think it'll make your ride go nicer.
Okay.
Party on. Party
Okay.
on.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
Hey, Steph, how you doing? You kicking it? You partying? Hey, I was just fucking around, cooked some fish. Thought I'd come on for a minute. I'm gonna straighten up some more of my books. Party some more. My stomach was bothering me a little when I got up this morning. I ate a piece of cheese before I went to bed, and I had a few Fritos. I might not be out of the woods out of that. Oh, gotcha. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. Oh, first day of school. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, a lot of schools down here in Michigan now they go back in August, prior to Labor Day. It's weird. I don't know why. You know, a lot of people down here. Hey, hippie chick. What books? Which ones you talking about? Pride and Prejudice and Madame Bovary. Yeah, it's good books. Well, we're getting quite a bit of wind outside. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, you've just seen the tip of the iceberg. Be glad I'll be dead when it's going to get worse. I'm starting to looking forward to being dead. I read the news, that's why. Crazy. Hope Mark gets that karaoke. I'm going to do it if he doesn't do it this week. It's taking too goddamn long. Stephanie's going to start out with singing Escape by Rupert Holmes, David Goldstein. No, I'm saying it's a private channel. If you don't like it, you know what to do. Don't impose your beliefs on me. It's not literal anyway. It's pejorative. Yeah, I'm not into playing that music that much. I like music, but not like he does. I mean, I'll listen to it, but I don't like talking about it for 4 hours. Stephanie and I are too busy putting Trump signs in the yards. We're going to make America great again. Yeah, I mean, every fucking idiot in the world is on there doing karaoke. I don't see how it is. Yeah, well, they can't do shit about me saying that. I had a good coffee today, Caribou Coffee. When I first moved to Chicago, there was a Caribou Coffee on the corner, and I used to go there every day. I met most of my friends there in Chicago. Hey, speaking of, yesterday I went and got a bagel at this place in Athens. Guy sits down, we start talking. His son's a tenured professor at Georgia. We're talking about all sorts of shit. His wife died 2 years ago. His other son was a tenured professor at Caltech, got killed in a car accident. And we're sitting there talking. This other guy sits near us, and he said, "Hey, you guys, I hear your conversation. Would you mind if I join? Sounds so interesting." It's like, no, fuck no. It turns out he was an all-American swimmer, went to Arkansas. His wife's a tenured professor at Georgia, and we talked about all sorts of shit for an hour and a half. Oh, you like that? I met Bob Seger as a kid. I hate them both. Well, Bob Seger's a pretty good guy. He'll be dead any day, too. Chronic smoker. He looks like he's 110 years old. He needs to retire. And Kid Rock's basically comes from a rich family. His last name's really Ritchie. I know his babysitter when he was a kid. She worked at Tim Hortons. And she said he's not like that at all when the cameras aren't rolling. And she still keeps in touch with Kid Rock's sister. They're from up around the Romeo area. I think Kid Rock sucks. He has zero talent. He can't do anything. He can't sing. He can't write. He can't play anything. He just plays this redneck role, and evidently there's a market for that. So I say, get lost, Kid Rock. I know some attorneys that actually go on a Kid Rock cruise. Imagine being stuck on a boat with that stupid motherfucker for a week. God damn. Motherfucker. It'd be like I'd rather be on the boat with Milli Vanilli. Lip syncing. Lip syncing. So what? They lip sync. Big fucking deal. Only bitch I had against them, they were banging too many good looking young white chicks. I was jealous. With the music, hey, so what? They caught a bunch of people lip syncing. Half these old fuckers going to casinos now are lip syncing. I hated Tom Petty. Looked like a fucking druggie. He finally killed himself with an overdose. Good riddance. No, I think he's terrible. I don't think they had one song worth of shit. He must be a real charmer, or he's been fucking some good, ugly Jewish woman in promotion, because his music fucking sucks. Oh, hang on one sec. I ordered a couple escorts to come over, and we're gonna fuck for a couple hours. Hang on one sec. Hello. You hear me? Goddamn thing wasn't working. Okay, what were you saying about Elton John? Love Elton John. Although he wasn't the brains behind the hit, it was Bernie Taupin. If Elton John would have never met Bernie Taupin, you never would have heard of him. Yeah, let's see what else you say to me. No, I hated Tom Petty. You ain't singing Kid Rock. I'll fucking block it. Yeah, it's beautiful here. Kid Rock. Let's see. Elton John. Love Elton John. Yeah, South Florida bars. Yeah. No, Bryan Adams is Canadian. He's all right. I take him or leave him. Yeah, I met Bob Seger as a kid. He was a nice guy. Bob Dylan, hate him. Hate Joe Walsh, too. Terrible. I wish they'd just retire. They're terrible. Joe Walsh especially looks like a fucking, like a scary character in a horror movie. He thinks he's just like the best guitar player in the world, and he's not. And I don't like the Eagles either. They're terrible. I wish the rest of them would die. No, it's just fucking terrible. I'm not shitting you. Yeah, but Bernie Taupin, there's a good book that just came out. I just bought the book. I got it at a used bookstore, cheap. All the lyrics on the songs. You know, I'll tell you, if you probably know this already, but if you read the lyrics on songs, they don't make any fucking sense. And I think these hate them. I met them twice at restaurants in Linden, Michigan. Yeah, I think that one song's good. Mark Farner. I had one hit wonder, if you ask me. I'd never go see him in concert. But he lives up in Petoskey, Mark Farner. Yeah. Tom Petty sucks. I think he sucks. It's just a one-man survey. Big David Bowie fan, liked him. Nobody, yeah. Well, he's a nobody now. He's in the ground. Fake Vikington. Got him. Same thing, Krilled Prince. Fake Vikingtons. Wouldn't you think with that wherewithal and connections that you could not be buying fake drugs? I mean, they both died the same way the prostitutes in Detroit died. Just doesn't seem believable. Doesn't to me, anyway. Yeah, it's just more questions and answers. That's the way I look at it. More questions than answers. Yeah, it's just an opinion. Like we debate things here. It's not like we hate anybody. It's just our opinion. Your opinion, politics, music. Just blow it off. You don't agree with it. Fuck it. You run them by me, I'll give you my opinion. I think the best band ever, and I never went to see them in concert either, was Led Zeppelin. Although I do think they're just the structure of their songs, no lyrics. I liked Prince, but I never saw him in concert at Red Corvette. It was just stupid. Like he tried to copy. Sly and the Family Stone had 10 times the talent as Prince. I liked Rick James better than Prince. Harmonica, fuck it. Who can't play the harmonica? I guarantee I've never fucking tried playing one, and I could be in a band playing one tonight. And every dumbass out there under the influence would say, man, he can really play that harmonica. Yeah, just blow in the goddamn thing. Oh, 12:29. Yeah, fuck it. I like Brad David Gates. I bought about 50 CDs in the last month. Yeah, no shit. Really good too. 50 CDs. I bought a lot of classical. You know, now's the time if you're into classical music. Now, you're not going to be turning that shit up driving down the road, but it does something to your brain. I have a book on it, actually, but I haven't read it. I need some goddamn brain work. Nah, concerts are a pain in the ass. Oh, Prince, yeah, he's all right. I mean, but it was like not that great. It was just this crazy playing and yelling and screaming, flash and black bling. Fuck it. You know, you were in love with the idea. Probably had fantasies of riding a big black cock back then. Except maybe not at that concert because he was a midget. I think he was a super talented guy, but, you know, I used to really like him. And then the more I read about him, He's a fucking dick. That Morris guy, like he just not pay people and fuck with them, hold their paycheck. What an asshole. AC/DC, I like him, but kind of like, who's a really smart guy? Keith Richards. I mean, if you cut the bullshit out and that goddamn guy is insightful. I've got his biography or autobiography. It's got to be a biography. There's no fucking way he could write it. Yeah, but he's a bright guy, and he said it's true. AC/DC, just a lot of noise, and they play the same. Everything sounds the same. Kind of true. Bob Dylan, I wouldn't walk across the street see him. Sucks. Sounds like he's got a dick in his mouth. Do you think this is suitable for advertisers? It's what he sounds like. At least I'm not lying. I'd rather listen to Perry Como. Yeah, who else too? Hey, Jennifer, how you doing? Aerosmith, take him or leave him. I like Joe Perry, but I have a problem getting over these people with teeth like horses. Carly Simon too. Julia Roberts. I mean, what the fuck? It must take them an hour to floss her teeth. Just get a pressure washer. I think it's a huge turnoff. I mean, I ain't no goddamn model myself. But man, all those fucking teeth's weird, especially Carly Simon. You know how they do those caricatures where they accent and highlight, not really your faults, but things that are obvious. I mean, you just draw like a giant mouth and a little head, Yeah, they're all a bunch of druggies, drug addicts. That's why I didn't like them when I was younger. I could have went to see a bunch of those, but I thought it was just a bunch of druggies. Oh, you like that, Jennifer? Yeah, there's very few. When you go to the bullshit, especially nowadays, of getting a fucking ticket, going through all that bullshit, getting raped on the parking, standing in line, getting COVID, they don't sound as good as they do on the radio. It's just too much trouble anymore. Billy Joel, I like Billy Joel. Another smart Jew. Yeah, I like Billy Joel. I liked his early stuff. Hey, Debbie and Dave. Yeah, I like Billy Joel. But all those guys, nothing lasts forever. He'll be playing casinos pretty soon. He already was touring with Elton John. Yeah, he was banging a lot of good-looking young chicks. When you got that kind of money. Pride and Prejudice, good example. Madame Bovary. It's quite a trade-off, though. Not really worth it. You'll be miserable when you're married for money. Just marry some big dick broke fucker. A big head, little mouth? Yeah. Oh, poor thing. A horse head? Yeah, some women, they have like huge heads. It's like that. Who was that one with Regis? Kelly Ripa? What her fucking head looks like. It just looks like a bobblehead. Just a huge head. So does that George Kanopoulos or whatever his name, that political pundit. Fucking huge head. I mean, how does her neck support it? Yeah, big heads look strange, particularly on women. Oh, really? Yeah, Elton John, he needs to retire. He sucks now. His voice is gone. He admits that himself. Yeah, and that fucking terrible fake hair. Yeah, shit, it's unbelievable. Yeah, some of these guys just got to go away. The Rolling Stones are knocking on the door of Get Lost. Look at Gordon Lightfoot's concerts before he died. It's just embarrassed for him. It looks like he escaped out of a convalescent home, started singing at a karaoke. Just fucking terrible. And you know who else is knocking on the door of cringeworthy? Daryl Hall with his Planet of the Apes hairdo. Who ended his career? Yeah. Well, it wasn't that long ago then. And he keeps all those guys unretiring. He's always going broke. Yeah, I saw both those people in concert. No, his voice is shot. Yeah, he was great voice when he was young. I mean, that is top-notch music. That early stuff, Tiny Dancer, Harmony, all those. Funeral for a Friend. Oh, fucking awesome. I love the Captain Fantastic album. I thought that was good. I like all his new shit. That one that he just did with that blonde-haired, black-haired lady with no tits. Yeah, what's her name? And then he did the one with Kiki D. That was about Billie Jean. Billie something. It was about Billie Jean, a lesbian tennis player. You get the truth here, Jennifer. Jennifer, come on out and let's talk to us. Let's party. You don't have to show your face. I'm sure you're like all the women on here. You show a photo of 35 fucking years ago. Just the voice will do. It's no problem. You too, hippie chick. You don't have to put on a half inch of makeup. Just come on, let it fly. Let it rip. This is just dialogue. Stephanie, that's what she does. She goes, oh, how come you don't come up, Steph? Stephanie doesn't want to show her face anymore, she says, since she got older. Tumbleweed, yeah, excellent. I can remember being in the 10th grade, and I went over to this guy's house. Now, this guy, this is another side note, I'll tell you real quickly. There were two girls that lived down the street from me. Yeah, I know it, Jennifer. Two girls that lived, they came from a super strict family, Catholics. And they both had fucking rockin' fucking bodies. I'm not shitting you. I mean, unfucking believable. And they both went absolutely fucking wild for a while. But I know the one guy married the one girl, the older one, Denise, just to fuck her. They were only married about 2 months, and the family had a fucking fit when she wanted to divorce him for infidelity because he tried to fuck her sister too. I don't blame him. But it was kind of a sad thing to just get that kind of brainwashing your whole life, disappoint your parents. And both those girls got as fucking far away as they could from their parents. One moved to California, married some nerd like 25 years later, and the other one married a dumb Polak that was a furniture salesman. Just two unbelievable bonds. The younger one, I went to a junior college with her. She had full ride scholarships. You know, those Catholic schools produced a lot of good students. She had full ride scholarships to a lot of places and wanted to go to a junior college because she thought it was more reasonable. And I remember a professor of mine, Stan Joplin, this long-haired hippie dope smoking motherfucker. I overheard him talking to another professor one time and said that was the smartest student he'd ever had. She was fucking smart. Both of them are valedictorians. Yeah, I saw the older one, the one that got her cherry taken over a 60-day thing, marriage. I saw her about 10 years ago. This guy's emailing me about a church I videotaped. Yeah, I'm emailing him back. Sorry. That's life, man. And the young one, just dated motorcycle guys for a long time. Just a fucking body and a half. You can't get that shit down here, man. Even there are girls that would do it, but I'm telling you, there's a church on every corner. I'm not shitting you. B.B. King sucks. He can't play and sing at the same time. You know, when I lived in Chicago, they got a lot of famous blues places, and they all went out of business. Blues sucks. I like Richard Marx. Peter Frampton can't take it. He lives in Cincinnati. Yeah, can't take it. Excellent guitar player. Excellent. Rod Stewart can take him or leave him. Supposedly he's about ready to retire. I ran into him walking on a beach at Palm Beach one time. He was kicking a soccer ball. Talked to him for about 5 minutes. Church with no panty. He's in jail. He's in jail. Somebody I gave him my email. You know, we were going to try and bail him out. He's a good guy. Just, you know, lost. I don't even know if he's lost. I shouldn't say that. He may be smarter than everybody on here combined. Big marijuana. Richard Marx. I liked him. I used to love the MTV when it first came out. Excellent. Just super good. Church with no panties. You know, that's not what it sounds like. The Church with No Panties is a movement in a small way of trying to bring in a lot of services for drug addicted men rather than just women, like safe houses and get them back on their feet, which is kind of true. If you're a drug addict on the street, you're not selling anything. I mean, you may cop a blowjob here and there, but it's not going to be everyday blowjobs. You can't make a living on it. Speaking of blowjobs, I was talking to somebody about this the other day in the chat, and I can give you quite a few examples of people getting killed, gay guys, hiring handymen that ended up killing them over homosexual trysts. There's a neurosurgeon that lived downtown in an exclusive neighborhood, and another rich guy that lived up in Grosse Pointe Woods. All that money, all that wealth, and they're paying a guy for a homosexual tryst. Want what you can't have. Endless summer nights. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. What are you doing today?
I'm just gonna go out pretty soon to make some deliveries.
Oh, good. Did you do any already today?
New dog.
Oh,
New doggy. Yeah. No, I didn't do any so far today.
oh, okay.
No.
You a little under the weather today?
No, not really. It's beautiful outside. It's like
Oh, okay.
sunny and yeah. It's okay.
All right. Oh, good. Well, you'd be in a good mood doing like you can have the windows down. Hey, do this
I
today.
have the top.
Do this today. It's worth just an
What's
experiment.
that?
Take your bra off, wear a t-shirt and some really short shorts, and really put on the makeup and deliver the food. And say you want to deliver to men only. And just see if that
You
changes the
can't.
income level.
You
It's no
can't.
secret, you guys.
You can't do that though. It doesn't tell you when you accept the delivery if it's a man or a woman.
Oh,
It
that's
doesn't
too
tell you
bad.
anything.
But your experience, how's it pan out in general?
Right.
More women or more men?
I gotta say more women.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I usually deliver to more women.
All right, then
than
with that in
men.
mind, dress like a man and get your hair cut short and no makeup. Look like a lesbian, a butch.
Be like, I got your package, you guys.
Why are you getting such a late start today?
Well, breakfast time usually isn't that busy. It's usually lunch.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Well, I hope you make a lot. How come you haven't been doing any lives?
Any lives? I just really haven't. I don't know. I haven't really thought of good content to make.
Oh, fuck it. I mean, there's
No.
no good time here. Just keep plugging.
There's no good
Go in there and tell
content
jokes.
here. Tom's always humble.
Tell
That's for
jokes.
sure. Yeah,
Tell
I
jokes.
guess I could.
Maybe you could do the karaoke.
I couldn't find any programs to do the karaoke with.
Oh, Stephanie knows them. She knows them.
She does?
Yeah, we're going to find one ourselves if nobody else does it this week. We're giving them 2 more fucking days. And if not, we're going to do it ourselves. Fuck them. I mean, there's a billion fucking
Yeah.
people doing it. Only thing that was an issue that somebody brought up was a delay. Who wants a delay?
That's probably what would get everybody is a delay.
Yeah, fuck a
There's
delay,
a
man.
major
That would be no
delay.
fun. It's bad enough when we do chats and the signal isn't worth shit, let alone trying to sing a song. I mean, once the delay kicks in, you might as well start over.
Everyone should come up here and sing. We'll have
Yeah, that's
everybody
what
come
I
up
think.
here.
Do you think you're going to have enough balls to sing?
Yeah, I'll sing.
Okay. Have you got a song picked out?
No, I was just gonna say whatever everybody else picked out.
Oh, okay. Maybe you could
That's
sing a
what I was
lesbian
gonna do.
song. K.D. Lang.
Mhm.
You remember her?
The lesbian side? No, I don't. Who is she?
She's a lesbian singer. Yeah, K.D. Lang. I thought she was good. I thought she had a good voice.
Everybody on the channel, we're all gonna become lesbians.
Why
All
not?
the women.
My sister did.
She's like my sister too.
I was in a bar one time getting drunk in Ann Arbor. Buddy of mine, we're talking to these two
Mhm.
lesbians. And we're just fucking around, talking shit. Have a good day, Jennifer. And I asked the one when she became a lesbian. You know what she told me?
What'd she tell you?
Said she thought it was on a Wednesday. I thought that was a pretty good
Oh.
comeback.
Yeah. Let's see.
Hey, Stephanie's saying hi to you.
Oh, Stephanie in the chat. Hi,
Yep.
Stephanie.
You can't see like the people in the comments?
No, I have to actually press the chat button, and when I do press the chat button, it takes over
Oh,
everything
gotcha.
else. It takes over the
got
whole
ya.
screen.
Oh, okay.
So I could have the chat up, but then I wouldn't see what was
Right.
going on
Yeah.
either screen or in the side chat or anything else. So, yep.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Yeah, I mean, I love everybody in the but it's like you usually say something if somebody says something like worthwhile, you know.
Yeah. I don't like doing the chat on the phone that much. It's too different.
Really?
Yeah, you can't like see both. On this, you can see like the faces and the comments.
You're right. You're right. It's probably a different like setup,
It's just
a
better all the
different
way
platform.
around, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't look at yourself either. That's right. That's true on the phone. See my
Well,
fan going
sometimes
in the background?
yeah. Is that your new house?
No, I'm over at Marty's house.
So how's your new house coming along?
Good. I did over 15
Good.
minutes of work this morning.
Awesome.
Good.
It'll be done by next year, right? Oh, well, did you hear about the political thing? Project 2025. I'm not sure if anybody in the chat's heard about
What is that
this.
exactly?
So I'm not sure. I just started hearing about this.
No, I didn't know.
Like
I didn't know
something's
about
in
it.
the works for 2025. Yeah.
Hey, Tribble said something about Donna Summers. Do you remember when they put a rumor out that she was a man?
No.
Yeah. Do
Donna
you remember that,
Summer,
Tribble?
man.
Yeah, there were some like rumors that were taken off that she was a man. I never thought
I
that.
mean, rumors are rumors, and they're rumors for a reason. You can't believe everything you hear.
No, but I mean, I had a guy tell me, and this is true too. Back in the day when a lot of them were in the closet, he said you could always
Yeah.
tell who was gay by the groupies that showed up a few days in advance. Like Barry Manilow, Elton John, even Anne Murray, who's not a lesbian, had a big gay following because she looked gay.
Really?
Yeah. That doesn't bother me. Do you know who Anne Murray is from Canada?
What's that?
Do you know who Anne Murray is from Canada?
No.
Okay, you're too young.
Who's Anne Murray?
She's a singer. I don't know what she's doing. I don't even know if she's still alive.
Oh,
Yeah.
what was I researching the other day? I was looking up a couple things the other day. I forgot. It's mostly political stuff now. That's what's flooding the internet is.
Yeah, I mean, that's because, it's like drama. It sells.
Yeah.
I mean, you
It's
can tell it on
probably-
YouTube. I mean, there's guys out there giving great lectures on a variety of subjects, classical music channels. Nobody watches them. It's just the way it is. You got to be Bruno Mars on cocaine or Justin Bieber. You know, it's one thing going bald when you're not a famous singer. It's another thing going bald when you are, like Greta Van Fleet and Justin Bieber. That's no time to have male pattern baldness kick in. It just doesn't
Justin
fly.
Bieber, he did like some kind of promotion. What was it with McDonald's? I think they had like some kind of Bieber menu. I have no idea. I
Oh,
forgot. It was all
yeah,
over.
he's got about a fifth of the hair he had when he became famous. Blowing his
Justin
hair
Bieber.
with the hair. Yeah.
Justin Bieber actually got like some shit for being involved with P. Diddy.
Yeah, he's the one that promoted him. P. Diddy is going to
Oh, I
prison for the
know.
rest of his life pretty soon.
You think so? Is that what's going to
Yeah,
happen?
fuck yeah, I do. They don't even charge you until then. 98% conviction rate.
Do you think like that all started with the one girl that like he beat up and like she
Yeah,
blamed him
yeah,
and
yeah. Well, yeah, that got the ball rolling. Just like Art Kelly got away with that shit for 20 years. And then
right.
you
Well,
got
I
a
think it
couple of
was
people that really pushed it. And same with Epstein. He was a fucking pervert his whole life. Didn't catch up to him for 25 years of doing it. You got to have
there was
someone take it and run with it.
right.
Bill
Well, like
Cosby. Look how long he got away with putting roofies in girls' drinks.
I think what happened was P. Diddy, I don't know if it was ex-wife or baby's mother passed away suddenly. And then shortly after that, and I guess she was writing some kind of like tell-all book, and then before she passed away, and then the whole thing with Cassie came about, and then that's when everything started.
Yeah, but
All of
he's
these
got
things just
charged with like major federal crimes.
wow.
Sex trafficking's one of them. You know, that's an easy dragnet to catch a lot of people sex trafficking now. All you got to be is in the equation somewhere along the way, and you're going down too. But Bill Cosby, he used to boast about never saying a foul word during a monologue. And now look, cancel culture. If he was
Well,
20
I think
years
it's
older, he'd have went out unscathed.
well, Bill Cosby was older, right? So Bill Cosby was he when everything started happening with him, he was what in his 60s or 70s,
Yeah, but he
right?
got away with it for like his whole life.
Yeah.
And a lot of these women with these famous guys, they know what the score is, but they, get to shop till they drop every day. They got the newest car. They're fucking the damn pool groundskeeper. They're not. Why would you divorce that? You can't tell me his wife didn't know what was going on. I mean, you're married along. You're both bored. She doesn't need to work. He watches the young girls go up the stairs. She doesn't give a shit. You'll be there someday. As long as you got all your like new clothes you buy, and you order everything online, and you're cleaning out the fucking, what's that show where they buy all that shit on TV?
Oh, the shopping network
Yeah,
thing.
you're buying every damn thing on there, and a truck's dedicated to delivering all this shit you don't even open to your house. You're in a fucked up way happy. Yeah. You don't care. You don't care. You haven't had sex with them in 25 years. You don't want to have sex with them, and you got a great lifestyle. You're just miserable. Pride and Prejudice. Read it. Madame Bovary.
Jeez.
Read that one too. They say there's never a harder job in your life than when you're married for money. All these old leches that you marry these young girls both pay the piper along the way. Lisa Bonder's a perfect example. Tennis star from Saline, Michigan, Kirk Kerkorian. Fucking ruined her life.
Oh.
They sold out for money. Look at Donald Trump's ex-wives. They just couldn't fucking take it anymore, no matter how much shit he bought them. And if you look at his current wife now, she's always looks like she's about ready to blow the top of her head off. Just miserable. How'd you like to crawl in bed with Donald Trump at night? Running around in a pair of Speedos.
Donald Trump's almost 80 years old. I don't
Yeah, I
think
know.
anyone
How would you like to crawl
like,
into bed with him and have him just start stroking your hair and shit? You'd fucking cringe. Then you go to stroke his hair because you're drunk or high on cocaine, and he'd yell at you because he doesn't want you to see his comb. What do you think of
I
that
don't
hair? Would
know.
that bother you if Eric's hair looked like that someday?
I mean, it
Yes or
wouldn't
no, goddamn?
bother. No, it wouldn't bother me. I mean, everyone's gonna get old eventually. No one's gonna be like young, 20 years old, you know what I mean? For that's just how life is,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, but in this culture, they try to head it off any way they can. In Japan, it's
I
the
think what
opposite.
it,
Japan's the opposite.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think either way, I think um, everyone gets old, everybody's looks fade. That's just how it works. Like,
Yeah, we know that, but it's like it isn't anything to brag about. I thought Lucy was an attractive woman. She had a hell of a body. You know who had a killer body? I mean, like crazy good, plus talented. Uh, Mary Tyler Moore.
well, I remember Mary Tyler Moore.
Yeah, fucking A. Hey, Penny. Just beautiful. I had a couple girlfriends' mothers who were really good looking. I did the math on them not long ago.
Uh huh.
So I remember thinking when I go over there, man, that mom looks pretty good. And then I didn't think about it for about 50 or 40 years or something. So I crunched the numbers on these women, my buddies' mothers, to
Yeah.
just figure out how old were they when I was gawking at them. One was 46 and one was 47.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's like you have younger women who like older guys too.
Yeah. Usually it's for their money.
Mm.
You know, do you think there's any truth to this, the old adage that it's not what you look like, it's what you whisper in their ear, how they make you feel?
Yeah, I mean, every woman wants to be treated good, you know. They want to be respected and
Yeah, but can't you be treated good by a good looking guy?
um a lot of really good-looking guys are just very all about themselves, you know.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things like you're more of like an accessory to them, like something like to like eye candy or something just to
Yeah.
look at, you know, once in a while. You're not like an actual, you know, whatever.
You think that most people compromise
On what?
getting married, that there's something they just really aren't all in on, but they get married anyway?
Sure,
Yeah,
yeah.
fucking
I
A,
think
right. What'd you
I think
compromise on? Can't say?
I don't want to get involved too much with that, but like it wasn't compromise. It was just more like I would like to get married sometime in my life, and you know, it was just like
How
I
about
don't.
why did you think that? Just because it's a staple of normalcy in this culture? A
Well,
lot of women say that they want to get married someday. They got all this shit planned out before they're even dating anybody.
well,
What
I mean, like
causes that?
I always wanted to get married later in life, but like I want to get married to have a companion, um, to share my life with, like, and they share the, you know, just to have somebody there, and um I think a lot of people do that. Whether in, you know, if you want to have kids too, a lot of people like to get married before they have kids. I mean, that's another reason why people get married. I mean, there's probably a, you know, a ton of
Why are
reasons.
marriages down?
I don't know. I mean, like it's something you should be, well, first of all, marriage is money. Having a wedding is money that you have to spend. Even if you go for like a cheap the cheapest wedding and cheap dress, tuxedo, just cheap everything, it's still going to cost you money. And a lot of people right now just aren't spending a ton of money on things that they don't
Yeah.
have
I
to.
don't think that's the main reason though.
Mm.
Did you have much of a wedding?
Yeah, I had a decent sized wedding. It wasn't a big like a
Yeah.
ginormous wedding,
Yeah.
but it was a
Did
decent
you wear
size.
white?
Yes. Yep.
Did your dad give you away?
Yep. But yeah,
Okay.
married. The typical wedding, you know.
But you didn't get married in a Catholic church, though, did you?
No, we didn't, and that's because
Oh, I
um
know why.
okay.
If do you think you would be less likely to get married now if you ever got divorced?
Um, I can't say either way.
Okay.
I really can't. I can't say either way.
Okay.
If something really feels right, you know what I mean? Like you can't really. That's like predicting a situation that you're going to get yourself into and what's going to happen. And it seems like every time I, you try to plan stuff in life, it never goes that way for me. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. No, you have two sisters, right?
yes.
Are they both married?
Uh, Neither one of them are married.
Have they ever been married?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Oh, good.
I mean, like I said, like I think I think more people than not have been married at least once.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that number's changing though.
Yeah, I mean, like if you meet somebody by the age of 40 and they've never been married, 40 or 50, and they said, "Oh, I've never been married," like that's more of a rare thing.
Fuck yeah. Weirdos. All the good stuff's gone by then.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that you never run into people. Like, I know people who've never been married, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, you usually run into more people who've been married than not.
Right.
I don't think they're weirdos. I just think that they just
No, but
never.
it's like going into the produce part of the grocery store you used to run. The fucking apples and oranges and bananas don't look the same 3 days later.
Produce definitely doesn't
Wegmans
last
told you to
long.
start throwing it away.
Yeah. Well, not we never threw anything away. We never threw
You did if
produce
it
away.
looked bruised or something.
We would compost it, send it to food banks, depending on how bad it was. Like if it wasn't really that bad,
Yeah.
because they were really picky. Like so even if it was like still good, like most people might still buy it, we would
Yeah.
just donate it to charities or use
Yeah,
it
that's a
for
good idea.
compost for the farm. Yeah, they were big on not throwing stuff away. Sustainability.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's not really sustainability though.
How's that?
Well, it just isn't. It's giving away fruit that's about ready to rot. That doesn't sustain anything.
Well, I mean, like putting it through the compost, like the stuff that if it was out more on the, it would go to the compost, and then they would send it to the farm, use it there.
Oh, for food?
Yeah, compost. Yeah,
Oh, compost. I
yeah.
thought was it breaks down and goes back into the earth instead of burning it or burying it and
They
letting it
use
rot.
it. Yeah, they use it for like in the soil and everything. They would send it to like farms and stuff. Yeah, yeah. They would use it to grow.
Oh, really?
Yeah. take
Huh.
stuff out. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, like I said, they
I
didn't
never
want
knew
you.
it was done like on a commercial level.
Mm,
You know,
Like, what's an example? Like, what are you talking about?
well, I know individuals that did it in their own property. That's all. I never knew it
Oh,
like,
you never knew that they did it on a larger scale. Yeah. Oh,
no,
yeah.
no.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a thing. Like, um, yeah, Wegmans, they were like, they did not want to see if they saw you throwing stuff away in the trash can, like, you got talked to about it.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
there's so
so
many different.
they
What's up?
were environmentally conscious.
Extremely. Yeah.
Oh, good.
They're extremely. They have recycling bins all over the place. Like,
Now, are
oh,
they
yeah.
Jews?
No.
Okay.
No, they're just very, like, hmm. The whole business is ran pretty good, that
Yeah.
they have experts at everything.
They sound like Jews.
They have educated people. Like, I'm talking, went to really good schools and everything working for them and stuff. I mean, it's like a no fail type of, I don't think Wegmans is gonna fail at all, ever. You know what I mean? Like, even with they plan out everything, like, everything's
They're
planned.
Roman Catholics.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
have a ton of kids.
No,
I
no.
wonder why.
I don't know.
No birth control.
I don't know. I mean, um, I know, well, first it was the father that owned it, and then he passed away and passed it to his son, and then I know his son has two daughters, and now the one daughter is running it now, so they've kept
Yeah.
it in the
Okay.
family.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. No, it's a good, and it's a good company to work for too. I mean, um, they're very professional, and like I said, they have so many people working for them at corporate levels and stuff with so much education, even at store levels.
Yeah.
It makes a difference when you work with educated people than not. Because I've worked with both, and there's a difference on how they approach things, how they do things.
Guess how many stores they have?
Like 120, 150.
Yeah, right around there. Guess how many employees? Guess how many employees? The hell yeah. Damn sound on this damn thing. Michelle, where you at? Where are you? Dave, you got a nice day up there in Michigan? Hey, Implub, how you doing? How's your day going today? Had the power go off for 2 hours the other night. Thought of you. Not even that much rain or wind. I don't know what caused it. Maybe a car hit a telephone pole. Hey, Blue, how you doing? How's it going? Beautiful day here. Oh, okay. Oh, good for you. 80. It's not even that here. 77. Crazy. Yeah, Labor Day. It doesn't seem as busy as it used to be. I mean, I-20 is like a racetrack interstate close by here, 5 miles away. Yeah, I went by there yesterday. I didn't see it wasn't as many cars as I thought. Not, what's today? Wednesday? Yeah, it was Monday, I mean. Oh, you got lots of it. Good for you. You wanted rain, didn't you? Oh, that's cool. You know, a lot of people get killed in that Smoky Mountain National Park. You wouldn't think so, man. You'd expect it, like, falling off cliffs and stuff, but shit, somebody's getting taken out there all the time. 3.5 million visitors a year. I think it's because of where it's located. It's like in the middle. More people have access to it. They had the wrong date on the signs down here for the Labor Day parade. Welcome to the South. Our battery needs charging. Oh, we got a tiny bit. Sorry about that. Well, I think I'm going to sign off here. You guys go organize some more books. So you hope you guys have a great day today. Party on. Yeah, Yellowstone. They shut down parts of Glacier. I didn't read it, though. Oh, wow. Debbie and Dave, have a good day. Yeah, I don't like the Appalachian Trail. I wouldn't go on that if you paid me. Get murdered on that thing now. Goodbye, Impalove. Penny, you party on. Glad you're getting a little rain. Anybody else out there? Oh, excuse me. Blue, you have a good day today. I want you to hum to yourself the Rocky Mountain High all day long. Bye, Troubles. Well, I put him on the map, Rocky Mountain. I saw him in concert twice. John Dusseldorf. His dad was an airline captain. He didn't even have a valid pilot's license when he crashed. Not that it matters. He had a type rating in a Learjet, too. He had all sorts of cool airplanes. Yep. All right, you guys party on, rock on. Have a good day. I might come on tonight. I don't know how tired I get from my books. Party on.